Hey viewer, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Okay, for those of you who are new to SGL, welcome. Okay, all inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. Let me make sure everything is upright before beginning. Again, viewer, all inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. Make sure that you become a dedicated supporter, okay? And you can be a dedicated monthly supporter as small as 99 cents, no more than $9.99. Thank you so much. I highly, truly appreciate it, viewer. All right, we're going to see what messages come out for you. It's kind of like a weekly read. I really don't want to title it a viewer, but it's feeling like a weekly read coming through. Okay, make sure you go to YT and go over there and check out your next 72. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, what messages do you have for the viewer? 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 Yeah, you may be finding yourself talking more than usual, okay? I'm getting intriguing conversations and conversations that you have knowledge about, conversations that you have interest, okay? It's more so a subject matter, okay? Something that you're really engaged into, that you show passion, okay? Also, pertaining to this spokesperson, I swear this eyelash will not leave my eye. Pertaining to spokesperson, viewer, you may be finding yourself sticking up for someone without even realizing it. Alright. What other message do you have for the viewer? I heard it's a vibe. Okay, so you're definitely going to be vibing, okay, this week. So be mindful of your connections. I feel like if you are speaking for an event, okay, or it's like something that's set on your calendar where you are engaged to speak, it's like prepare, okay, so that you could be able to vibe out. It feels like if this energy is not prepared, it kind of feels like, you know, feeling left out in the conversation, feeling awkward. Okay, so it's kind of like preparing yourself to be in a position like you've already been there, like you are experienced. I feel like someone is experienced here, but I feel like whoever this person that's experiencing, you're in a comfortable place, and it's being suggested that you prepare, okay? Because something about your status is running up, and running up is meaning there's someone else next in line. So it feels like not favoritism, but it feels like your associates or your associations feel like someone is taking their status for granted. Okay, we have united here. With this united, viewer, this is letting me know that someone approves of a relationship, and it's a masculine energy that is going to not sever a relationship, but vouch for someone's relationship. Someone is coming together again. It's like both parties have realized that it works. You guys work. Okay, the communication is good. What other messages do you have for the viewer? What other messages do you have for the viewer? We have unearthed. Okay, someone is having doubts. Okay, whoever this is, in pertaining to having to go to an engagement, you're second guessing if this is something that you want to do for the long run, for the long haul. It's like someone's having a moment, like, it's a masculine energy. It doesn't matter what gender role here. Someone who's independent is trying to figure out if a career change is what they want to do and be committed to, whatever this new career change is, are pertaining to like someone's battling. Am I going to start something? Am I going to start this and finish it, or I'm going to start this and back away, based off of the energies? I feel like someone's stepping into something. I feel like someone gets pulled into an opportunity, and then they look around at the other people, and it's kind of like they're questioning, like, is this something I'm gonna do for the long haul, or is this just for the moment? Okay, and I feel like there's someone that's going to make a decision just because they don't want the next person to have their position. So, you know, however that works out. Yeah, because that unearth is someone who's always like mine. Like, it's someone like, it's like someone being tired and they know they're tired, but the only reason why they don't want to they don't want to let go of some things because they don't want anyone else to have it. It's like someone doesn't want to share. All right, what other messages do you have for the viewer? What other messages do you have for the viewer? Let's see. What other messages do we have for the viewer? All right, we have higher learning. Okay. See. All right, we have higher learning. It says, viewer, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So remember, I was saying someone needs to be prepared. Yeah, someone needs to be prepared. It's like, be prepared at all times, even when you feel like, you know, it's kind of like, I heard school's in session. Okay, let's see what other messages. Let me see if I can pull this up so that you can be able to see. I think that's the furthest it's going to go, viewer. Okay, for those of you who are able to visually see this this weekly read. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what additional messages come out. Let's see, what does the viewer need to see regarding this higher learning? What does the viewer need to see pertaining to this higher learning? I don't know why I've been doing that lately. I've been bending cards. We have the Six of Pentacles. So yes, this is saying this is the time for you to put your energy into being prepared, is what I'm saying. Okay, whether it is learning something or, you know, keeping on your P's and Q's, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It's like being prepared here. This is working your way from the bottom to the top. So I do see a lot of productivity, especially with the Devil in reverse here. You are making commitments for yourself and not others. So yeah, there's an ending of distraction here. This week, there is no ill will here, but I do see there could be a sense of worrying about someone, because remember I said there is someone that's going to speak on someone's behalf. This could be this person, someone, you know, who needs to release, and I feel like you're just, you know, being a friend, a parent, a sibling, you know, someone that's just literally, you know, maybe helping someone relief from stress. So you're definitely being an act of compassion, okay, this week, which is very nice, very, very nice. Okay, putting in the time and effort into a relationship. Okay, someone is definitely talking highly of someone. Okay, it's like, you know, don't talk about such and such in that way. Okay, I do see referrals as well. Okay, so someone's good deeds are being good spoken of. All right, Rebel energy, what does the viewer need to acknowledge or speak up about in the next 72? Also, viewer, you can always go to YT and check out your individual zodiac sign of your next 72. Okay, it says, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. I think spirulina is cheese. I think it is. I think it is. It's like, it's kind of like this week, don't do things that you don't want to do. But in pertaining to learning, I feel like it is a subject matter, or it is something that's not of your interest. So you may find yourself slacking just a little bit, but I don't see it being like in a way where it's procrastination. I just feel like you are, if it's something you don't like, it's like it's being discussed, right? And then someone comes in and gives a sense of encouragement to help you get with the flow of doing things that you don't have interest in. You don't have, yeah, it's just interest. Because I was gonna say taste, and it's like it's not that. It's just I'm getting the environment, the vibe. You know, you can. It's like it's about the environment and the scenery that just is different, or something about the people. Something in that nature that makes something feel like not interesting. Like there's a lack of engagement. So there's something where you have this opportunity to take the lead, okay? Especially if you're in marketing, all right? So it's like rebel energy, speaking up for yourself. It's like speak in a way where it reflects commitment, okay? Whether that's regarding an individual or a subject matter. All right, let's look at challenges and obstacles, viewer. What messages do you have for the viewer? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some coffee. What messages do you have for the viewer? What messages do you have for the viewer? Unfinished symphony, okay? And it's actually in reverse, viewer. So again, there is no distractions. So the tools that you can utilize, it's just kind of like try not to worry this week. Try not to overthink. You know what I mean? Look too deep into something. It's kind of like, you know, everything's feeling good, so embrace it, you know, let go. Especially if some of you've been, you know, getting over a certain situation, and it's kind of like it was a learning situation, and it's like now it's more to be learned. So it's feeling like some of you could be going back to school as well, which is a good thing. Congratulations. It's like if you haven't been a person that like you're not a good morning person, it's kind of like now is the time just to become a good morning person, you know. And so, in pertaining to what tools that you can utilize in the next 72 viewer, it's just basically enjoying this week. And that could be what someone's learning, how to relax and how to enjoy themselves again. And it's kind of like, try not to be controlling, okay? Go ahead and move forward, because there's no, if it's a challenge here, if I feel like if it's a challenge, it's about speaking up for yourself, okay, and not allowing anyone to interrupt your good energy this week, okay? Because somebody who does want a masculine energy wants to reconnect with you, because they think that you belong to them. It's a person that comes and goes, you know what I mean? I feel that I'm seeing like by just a small snippet of a connection or exchange of words or a sense of awareness, it causes a fire energy that causes this drive to focus elsewhere. Okay, I don't know how to explain that. You have the Queen of Wands, all right, and it's like you're committed to yourself with your own authoritative like figure, and it's like back then it could have worked, but now it's like no. So it's like someone has to learn you all over again, because they don't know how they're able to, you know, access your energy to where they can feel like they can control you to where you become predictable again. All right, let's go ahead and pull a goddess oracle. Okay, we are 21 minutes in. And don't forget to check out, remember I said compassion? Beautiful. For those of you who are shy, you're being bold this week. So, you know, enjoy that boldness, okay? It says release judgment about yourself and others, viewer, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay? I love this. Okay? It's like you're taking the higher road here, and that's what someone is learning. Someone's maturing. Their maturity level can't be touched this week. It's like someone has this realization, like, viewer is acting different, but someone's trying to study you, viewer, to try to manipulate your energy because they want control. But they won't be able to do that. The Seven of Cups. It's like it's time for them to get their life or whatever. Again, that's that manipulation, that Knight of Swords, trying to cause some kind of disruption, but it's not happening. Okay, you're taking life by the reins here. Whoever this is, they're gonna look foolish this week. All right. There is someone definitely coming in. It's like someone chooses sides, right? It's someone that says they don't like someone and they end up sticking up for someone, and it's like you're confusing, yo. That makes someone gets embarrassed, like, because I can hear argument, but it's like I stuck up for you, and it's like, why would you stick up for me when you don't even like me? That type of energy. That's what it feels like. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Chalices in reverse, and the Four of Wands. Yeah. There is someone operating in shadow energy, and I feel like this is that person that's trying to come back, someone from her past. And it doesn't necessarily have to be years ago. It could be a family member, a sibling, you know what I mean? An older child. It's just kind of like, you know, they have some discrepancies in their life, and they don't have anything else better to do, so it's kind of like they're reflecting their shadow energy. But there's a sense, it's kind of like if they can make someone else, if they can take advantage of someone else's energy, like if they're mad, someone else has to be mad, and it's like it's not working. Whoever this is, if it is a child, they're trying their hardest to get through this week, and I feel like they're confiding in you, viewer. This is like someone needing to have a temporary place to live, just for a short term of period of time, just to be able to get out of a situation. Someone is learning how to communicate with their child. Bringing compassion into a situation. Alright, so there is a makeup here. There's a resolution. Okay, let's look at feminine energy. What messages do you have for the viewer for the week? What is the week? It is the 14th to the 20th. And I don't do these all the time. We have the Hierophant here, feminine energy. Alright, there's truth in this Hierophant. Okay, Taurus energy. We have Gemini, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, someone could be starting a new job. Okay. Whoever you are, it's like you are showing your true self. You're a good communicator, and people vibe to that. Okay. But there's a sense of lack of confidence, though, where you're being tested and tried. Not by reason, but it's just something about a certain release of energy that you give, where people automatically kind of take advantage because they feel like they can. It's kind of like semi-bullying, but not too much. It's kind of like a silent bully, like, you know what I mean? Towards someone, it's like you're going through a 3 process interview, and it's like everyone already decided to hire you, but there's a particular person that is semi-bullying you, and it's like you're being silent, and it's like, no, you need to speak up, because if you get hired, then you have to deal with this bully, and then always have to worry every day if you're going to have a job or not. Others of you, it's like you have a moment of this Hierophant. It's like you truly, it's like you're learning to accept your flaws. Okay. Some of you are using your flaws as an advantage. Alright, let's take a look at masculine energy. What messages do you have for masculine energy for the viewer? We have the King of Wands here. I love this fire energy. This is someone taking the lead here, and I like that. So it's like you're not going to allow anyone to bully you. You're not going to allow anyone to take control. You're going to have control. Definitely drive here, okay? All right. Don't burn yourself out. Okay. You may find yourself pulling from certain people, though. Just a FYI. It's like, don't overthink it. When you feel like you need to pull back from someone, especially if they're not respecting your vibes this week. What messages do you have? Oh, hold on. We have codependency. Okay. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. There is someone making a big change, because we have the Death card, we had the Chariot, as well as, but the Devil was in reverse. What else was in reverse? But we had the 7 of Pentacles as well. Or was it the 5 of Pentacles? Whatever. Someone is putting in the work. Okay, someone is putting their energy in elsewhere to prevent them from a certain type of addiction. Others of you, it can be a poor mindset. Whoever this person is, if this is a child or a family member or a sibling, whatever this is, it's someone that has endearment in someone's heart. All right, someone's helping someone get out of a situation. And that could be that situation, a codependency situation. So it's kind of saying be mindful. It's kind of like, yes, show compassion, but it's a learning experience. And it's like, don't be so quick to judge. Okay, it's kind of like look into stuff. All right, if you find yourself controlling, it's like look into how to identify other ways that look like controlling. And it's like a person realizes, oh, this is me, so how do I fix it? So it's kind of like that. That sheds some light on your reading. Shed light on viewer, what light needs to be shed. All right, it says laying foundations. All right, this is a divine plan here, so everything is in decency and in order. Someone could be practicing balance this week, meaning you're finding out holistic ways, practicing self-love. It says your affirmation, it says, I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. All right, that is your weekly read, viewer. And don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I. Yeah. All right.